Hello, my name's Brad Walker and I'm a Director of Housing LMS, and I also provide fire risk management services to housing associations and some universities throughout the Northwest. I was in the fire service for approximately 30 years, and for the last 5 years I've been delivering private consultancy services. I'm a Fellow of the Chartered Institute of Building, a Fellow of the Chartered Association of Building Engineers, an Associate of the Institute of Fire Engineers, and I'm an Engineering Technician with the Engineering Council. So we started this journey with the development of the Fire Safety Certificate just over 2 years ago, when I was approached by my director at the time at Trafford Housing Trust to see if I'd be interested in developing a fire safety course for a CIOB accreditation. And at the time I was working with 2 new building safety managers and I was mentoring them through the fire safety world. So it was fairly easy for me to design a course because I knew what responsibilities they had. So the way we looked at the design and the content was fairly straightforward. We had to look at legislation, regulation and enforcement, and we then had to look at building design and building construction and how buildings performed in fire conditions. Then we looked at the philosophy sat behind the fire risk assessment process, not necessarily turning them into fire risk assessors. That was never the objective. And then at the level that the building safety managers were working at, we knew that they had to learn about the management of fire safety. So we developed a unit on fire risk management. And then of course we finish the fire safety certificate with fire science and human behaviour, and we look at some case studies as how fires have influenced changes to legislation. And we also look at the human behaviour element, and we look at why buildings are designed in a certain way, because we can never cater for that element of human nature. The course is fire safety during construction. However, it's actually post-occupational. It's more about when the building is occupied as opposed to when it's being built. So we concentrated on the post-occupational phase when we looked at designing the course. Now, I'm the lead tutor on this fire safety course, but to deliver it and to get a better perspective, we decided to bring in external fire safety specialists to deliver the programme. So we have one of the foremost lead tutors on legislation, delivering the legislation bit. We've got an ex-station manager from the fire service delivering building design and building construction. I deliver the fire risk management element of the course because I built BS 9997 for Trafford Housing. And then we have a serving operational firefighter delivering the fire science and the human behaviour element, and he gives it from an operational perspective. We're really pleased the way this course has turned out. There are over 200 delegates now gone through the course, and we are now issuing certificates to those who successfully passed the fire safety units. It's also pleasing to note that these individuals are feeding back to us with very positive comments saying how it's benefiting them in their day-to-day roles as building safety managers. And that's really pleasing to know, because it means the content is right and we're pitching it right. And moving forward, we're now going to develop that entry level 4 course for those who find the level 6 a little bit more challenging. So we realise there is a need for an entry level fire safety course for those entering the world of building safety management, but maybe aren't quite there yet.